Welcome, everyone, to the 19th edition of the history of the FIFA World Cup. Today, we'll be looking at South Africa 2010. This presentation was made by me, Jose Andres Suarez. Here's some main stuff you need to learn. South Africa were the hosts of a tournament that lasted between June 11 and July 11. 32 different teams participated in 10 stadiums in 9 cities. Here are the qualified teams. Algeria, Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Cameroon, Chile, Denmark, England, France, Germany, Ghana, Greece, Honduras, Italy, Ivory Coast, Japan, Mexico, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria, North Korea, Paraguay, Portugal, Serbia, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, South Korea, Spain, Switzerland, Uruguay, and finally the USA. Out of those, only Serbia and Slovakia made their first ever FIFA World Cup. This making the qualified teams map look like this. The host cities were Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban, Pretoria, Port Elizabeth, Rustenburg, Polokwane, Nelspruit, and finally Bloemfontein. The stadiums were Soccer City and Ellis Park Stadium, both in Johannesburg, Cape Town Stadium in Cape Town, Moses Bambida Stadium in Durban, Bersfeld Stadium in Pretoria, Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium located in Port Isabel, Royal Bafokeng Stadium in Rustenburg, Peter Mokomba Stadium in Polokwane, Mombela Stadium in Nelspruit, and the Free State Stadium in Bloemfontein. The final was played in Soccer City between the Netherlands and Spain, meaning if any single team there won, they will win their first ever World Cup. Spain won with Andres Iniesta scoring at the 116th minute. Here's some stats. The number of goals for this tournament was 145, which was one of the lowest ever for a 64 match tournament. There were 2.27 goals per game, which was one of the lowest, not as low as Italy 1990, but very low. The best goalkeeper was Iker Casillas from Spain. Diego Forlan was the best player. Thomas Müller was the best young player, and Spain won the FIFA Fair Play Award. Also, 4 different players scored 5 goals. Those players were Thomas Müller from Germany, David Villa from Spain, Wesley Sneijder from the Netherlands, and Diego Forlan from Uruguay. And here are some of the notable matches. We have Portugal 7, North Korea 0, the biggest win of the tournament, and the first match to be broadcasted by North Korean television, which didn't end well. And we have the Uruguay 1, Ghana 1 tie in the quarterfinals, where striker Luis Suarez stopped the ball with his hand, getting sent off, and now he's hated among the entire African continent. Here's some other fun facts. This was the first ever edition to take place in the African continent. During the England-Germany match, a ghost goal made by Frank Lampard was completely disallowed, even though it 100% crossed the line, meaning that the next World Cup in 2014 will have goal line technology. And finally, Carlos Alberto Pereira, who was the South African coach, even though he was born in Brazil, was coaching his 5th team at the 6th World Cup ever. And this is how far did the teams make it. And that's the end of South Africa 2010. Next up, Brazil 2014.